Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and this is your second fan-requested Friday matchup of the week. Lionel Beyeke versus Keone Pearson from the Buff Carrot. The Buff Carrot, guys, he has been sending this request in for so many weeks now. So many weeks, and I've noticed it. But he's off just by a hair every time, but he nailed it, and he actually was supposed to be played a couple of Fridays ago during the Olympia, but I played 3 videos and they didn't really get the notoriety that they should have, I don't think, because of the Olympia. So you know what? For the Buff Carrot, I saved it until right now. So here you go, Buff Carrot. This is your matchup. And I have to say, both of these guys built similar, I guess, as far as the aesthetics. Of course, there's a vacuum going on there for Keone Pearson. Abs, you can see, plain as day for Lionel Beyeke. But guys, make no mistake about it. This is a Lionel Beyeke matchup. He's a big dude in the heavyweight division. He's dwarfing people in a standing relaxed. Let alone a guy in the 212 division. But anyway, front double bicep pose. This is the request, so I have to do it. It got first. It made it in first. Anyway, aside from the huge size advantage Lionel has here, I do prefer the Keone Pearson front double bi with the vacuum, and the arms are better. I find they have a better shape, better flow to them, good lags, but Lionel's lags fantastic as well. Some feathering in those quads, much like a flex wheeler, the lag development of Lionel Beyeke. Now, like I said, the arm development, I prefer it of Keone Pearson, but Lionel, a fantastic set of arms as well. Front lat spread. And guys, don't get me wrong here. I like Keone's physique. I like Lionel's physique. Who would win if they were the same size? Well, it would be a matter of opinion. And I do prefer the vacuum pose of Keone. But guys, they're not the same size. Keone Pearson's substantially, and I mean substantially, shorter than Lionel Beyeke. Beyeke is a beast. Like I said, he dwarfs the open class guys. Not only that, but look at the quality of the lags. The teardrops, the feathering, the quads. Wow, Lionel, one of the best. Here is the side chest. And like I said, guys, both of these guys look fantastic. Genetically speaking, like their aesthetics in a pose like this, unbeatable. All they have to do is pack on more mass, and they're really going to defeat just about anybody in a pose like this. Now, when you look at the lags, Beyeke may have an edge as far as the conditioning. So even if they were the same size, I think Beyeke may get an edge in the side chest development. Look at the delts as well. Full big arms of Beyeke, both outstanding in the chest department. This is what I look for. Side tricep. Now, this is funny. I believe Keone Pearson, his lag looks a little bit more separated in this pose, even though, you know, they're the same legs. I guess he's just flexing it at a different posture. Looks good. Looks good. He's doing battle against the much larger man, but I mean, you really can't cross the line, the finish line in this one, without looking at the size difference. And I mean, the size difference is quite substantial. I mean, guys, Lou Ferrigno wouldn't have been Lou Ferrigno if he wasn't the size he was. I mean, a guy like Ed Corney would have been better than Lou Ferrigno, probably. Anyway, we don't know that. We don't know that. With all due respect to Lou Ferrigno. But hey, Ed Corney was darn good. Let's look at the back development. A little history lesson on Mark's Max Muscle. Ed Corney. If you guys don't know who he is, go look him up. Go look him up. Now, all size aside here. You scoop that size aside and just look at the quality of this one. And Beyeke's winning. Glutes. These guys are riding on the same condition level, I think. With all due respect to Keone, the 212 division guys, they all have dry glutes. I mean, it's about muscle and condition, and Keone, he's a mile away from cracking a top 3 spot at the Olympia. I mean, George Peterson's in a dogfight. But anyway, Lionel, an easy win here. Rear double bi, a similar situation. Kind of like the look of a Keone Pearson, maybe. A little bit better in the pose if he was just as big. But I don't know. Lionel Beyeke. He's not as good as he is from the front, I don't think, Lionel. So he's a little weak in the back development. But I mean, guys, I wouldn't call this a weak rear double by. He's a little soft in the glutes, I guess you could say. With all due respect, I mean, Lionel, one of my favorite bodybuilders. But when I judge these, I have to call it like I see it. And both gentlemen are no Ronnie Coleman in the glutes. They're no Phil Heath in the hamstring development. Ab and thigh. Now, the aesthetics of Beyeke I prefer much better. And I don't know why Keone Pearson doesn't do the double arm overhead. I mean, hey, he's running the show. He knows what to do, right? So, hey, he knows what he looks like in the double arm overhead. But I think he would probably look fantastic. But either way, I would give this one to Beyeke, just the aesthetics alone. You guys know, if you watch my channel, I place a great deal of emphasis on the aesthetics in the ab and thigh. But then in the most muscular, I look more of the muscularity, muscle development. And I gotta say, a guy almost 6 feet tall against a guy, what is he, 5'4"? Is Keone Pearson? I'm not making fun of his height. Hey, I'm a short little feller myself. Wouldn't be any past 5'7", I can tell you that. But anyway, guys, enough about me. These are the athletes on hand. Both fantastic. Both very aesthetic. And hey, Keone Pearson works in the 212 division. I believe he works fantastically there. I believe he's much better there than in the classic physique, I would say. And as far as Lionel Beyeke is concerned, I mean, he may have dropped the ball the last time we seen him, but that was a conditioning problem. He can, of course, fix that in his structure. One of the best of all time in bodybuilding. Here is your winner, Lionel Beyeke. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, the 2015, or 16 rather, Arnold Classic Brazil. I apologize, I should have mentioned that. I'm going to throw that in the label, of course, though. And it was the 2020 Chicago Pro for Keone Pearson. Anyway, guys, hit thumbs up on the video, subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.